What's going on, Cowboys Nation? It's your boy DMV with a quick video. So, yesterday it came out that there's an unofficial depth chart at the running back position, and Zeke Elliott is listed as RB1. So, there was reports out that Rico is going to be RB1, or that Rico is going to be getting RB1 touches or whatnot, And I know that this is a controversial topic because let's just be frank. Us Cowboy fans, we're tired of losing. The Green Bay loss left bad taste in our mouth. The Green Bay situation has us questioning every little move that we're doing, whether it's good or bad. So with Zeke, we brought Zeke in before we drafted, didn't draft a running back. And I think a lot of it has to do with confidence. I think that a lot of it has to do with being comfortable with what we have. And some of the times we have to be appreciative of the things that we do have. So instead of going sour grapes, because you guys know, like I said, tried to get us a running back. I wanted us to go running back in this draft. We didn't do it. So with that being said, I'm going to show you guys exactly what Zeke brings as a RB1. If you haven't already done it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. But the things that I can tell you off the top of the head before we go to the film, per se, is there were times last year that we got down to the goal line and we did not have that punch. We couldn't punch the ball in. We didn't have that confidence. Part of it is confidence, right? Part of it is the defense knowing whether or not you can do it. And I think defense has caught on to the fact that when we got down to that goal line, down inside the 5 or inside the 20, the Cowboys had an anxiety. Now, we were able to throw the ball in the end zone. Dak and Cooks did find their rhythm with the corner routes and stuff like that. But having that layup, we didn't have a layup down in the red zone. And it cost us a few games. Miami being one of them. I know that the Eagles game being another one. And so what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you Zeke in the Patriots uniform and how he can help us in those situations, how he still has a little bit left in the tank, and what we could use, how we could use him on this roster with the current backs. Now, before, I did a video on Rico, so go check that one out. Did a video on Deuce and what we have to do to you and how we have to use him. Now I'm going to do the video on Zeke a couple days out before our game against the Browns. So let's get into it. So here is the Jets stopping us at the goal line here. And really, we lacked the punch. We lacked the toughness. And it wasn't blocked up the greatest. But I'm going to show you a play where the Patriots didn't block it up the greatest. Zeke, was able to evade a defender that was in the hole, and he still was able to find a way. So some guys just have a nose for the end zone. And Zeke is one of those guys. Look, guys right there on his run fit, and Zeke is able to find the end zone. What we found out about Tony is that when it wasn't blocked up great, Tony didn't have the greatest vision. Zeke was able to make a lot of these things happen in a Cowboys uniform before it even hit the line of scrimmage. So you're going to see that here. Now, obviously, Zeke doesn't have the same burst as 2016, but watch how he manipulates the linebackers, uses that experience, that knowledge to be able to create that run. If there is a position that you have to have instinct, it's running back. And this instinct often for Zeke is to lean forward lean, being able to finish forward. That's also why he's had the longevity that he's had, being able to churn your legs and move forward. The offensive line, they built this to get a push, and they want their running backs to be the hammer, to finish plays, finish drives, finish games. We didn't have that last year, and I think that that's the theme here. If Zeke does have it blocked up, he's going to make these defenders, these DBs, these linebackers, these safeties who don't want to tackle him, he's going to make them pay. That's the footage that I have for you guys today. And now I'm going to speak from the perspective that I was speaking from the other day. The Cowboys wanted to be tough across the board. So what did they do? We got better up front off on the offensive line. We felt like we couldn't move people. So we went out and got some people that can move people. We felt like the linebacker room was not up to par. So what did we go do? We went and got some linebackers. This team, and not to mention, we felt like we needed some help in the D-line room. So what did they do? They went and got some D linemen that they felt like won't get moved. There was a common theme here with this front office, and I have to take my hat off to them. I ain't taking it off right now, but I gotta take my hat off to the front office for sticking to their guns. Because like I said, I really, really, really wanted a running back. And what it sounds like is the fans that do have a problem with this theme, you wanted a running back to be able to create, right? That's not on the market. You're not going to find the guy that you're talking about unless you draft that guy. We didn't do that. So they decided what we want to do is we want to be able to move people up front and then get those defenders on an island to where they got to tackle somebody they don't want to tackle. That's Zeke. Then Rico can get out there and he can scoot around. If Deuce gets in, Deuce can get out there. He can scoot around, get his foot upfield, and you know what I'm saying, cut in different directions. Um, Dalvin Cook, they brought him here probably as Zeke insurance. So there's a plan here. See, the problem I had with last year is that it seemed like there was no plan. There's a plan here. So whether I like the plan or not, at least there is one. Now, whether or not it works, that remains to be seen. But going into this Cleveland game, I feel comfortable with this backfield. I'm not over the moon about it, but I feel comfortable about it. I feel good about this backfield going into Cleveland with where it stands right now. Now, as far as Rico getting RB1 touches and catches, that very well may be true. The only thing about that is I think they got Zeke here and I think they got Dalvin Cook here because guess what? Rico gets hurt. Rico has never gone through a 17-game season. Deuce has never gone through a 17-game season. These guys have. They're seasoned veterans. They know what it's like to take care of their bodies. They know what it's like to take care of everybody else around them. They know what it's like. They have the experience. So we can lean on that. That's why those guys are here. They're here to lean on their experience. They're not here to have the burst that they once had. They're here for this. They're here for this. You know, I don't have a sign for toughness, but maybe that's this. They're here for that. So just keep that in mind, guys. Will there be additions? Probably. But enter this season with an open mind about the run game. All right. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. Can't wait for the game on Sunday. We out. Peace.
Turn the pressure up. I don't quit. I don't fold under pressure. I'm the best, and I know I'm the best. You know I'm the best.